feel that inside, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like a lack in confidence.
I've not seen anyone do that. This is like scratch potential easy.
That was a thinny.
That was a thin one, yeah.
That was the worst out of the lot. I doubt myself, not just in game, through outline.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a lot of lads in your position. You're just holding yourself back. You're getting in your own way. It's like self-sabotage.
Yeah.
That's different, isn't it?
That were a better shot.
No effort.
No effort. Just feels like it. And I'm there at ball taking a divot. It's not up there. It's not thin. I feel that inside, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like a lack in confidence.
Okay.
I'll doubt myself. If that red flag's there, I'll set it up to the ball and address it, and I'll think it's going to go right this. Instead of doing out about it, I'm like this from feet.
Yeah.
But that's just me in general. I doubt myself, not just in game, through outline.
Right.
But that's why I'm here.
Yeah, because then you're overthinking things.
That's it. That's exactly what you do.
So you've been overthinking things. Obviously, I know you have lessons and stuff.
Yeah.
So you've been obviously thinking about the swing quite a lot, I guess, as well.
Yeah, I think it's got to the stage where you kind of don't know what's right anymore. You know, I just want to get rid of everything.
Declutter.
Yeah, declutter everything and just start fresh.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm here.
And I think it is a reset.
Yeah.
But it's also a way of reorganising everything you've learnt in your past.
Yeah,
So
that's it.
it's not a case of you forget everything, because we can't forget it's in there.
Yeah.
But it's a case of now using a certain mindset that allows your body to call upon all that experience,
Yeah.
reorganise it in a different way, which is not in a way that's not having you don't have to think consciously about what you're doing.
Yeah, and just let it flow rather than, you know. And I mean, one of my main problems that you'll probably see today is that I hit at the ball instead of just like. Don't get me wrong. This time last year, my swing went a hell of a lot faster. I have tried to slow it down and smooth it out, but sometimes it's not always that easy, is it? Just to switch off and you know. But you'll see.
Yeah. I know from your texts and stuff, you sound frustrated.
That's what it is more than anything with my game. It's
because you know how you can play.
Yeah, I can.
And I've seen you how you can play. So and I've seen you swing, obviously. So it's the game's there.
Game's there. It's just like taking all clutter out, like you said. That's the best word to use. Taking all clutter out of the game, get me confidence up, and just improve. Yeah. It's like that. It's not just like a Sunday hobby for me. I get everything. There's a lot of sacrifices made in golf to be any good, isn't there?
There is. It's a big part of your life.
Yeah.
The amount of time you especially, but everyone else who plays golf, the amount of time you put into the game, the amount of time you think about the game.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll be at work still, and you'll be thinking about golf.
Yeah, but the thing is that we're self-employed, so it's hard for us to get as much as I want. It's like you can't play as much as you want because you're doing this.
Never play,
You know, but when
every opportunity you get,
I'm at golf. I'm not out drinking.
No.
I never go out on a Saturday night, Sunday night, whatever. If I do, I'm like, no, that's enough. I'm golfing in the morning.
You focus on the
golf. I don't want to be, you know. But then you don't want to do all that and sacrifice it all and then not get out there type of thing.
No, that gets demoralising.
That's it. It's
because
kind of
like
what I'm doing. I mean, that's how OCD I am. If I have a bad round, I can't leave it Wednesday or Friday. I've got to go out and play some more holes and put it right, even if I'm on myself.
It sounds like you've lost your identity a little bit with your golf swing, so you it's all a bit distorted. I mean, you're not quite sure where you are, what you've been doing, because you become quite self-conscious about your golf swing, so naturally your attention flips all over the place, and it's like, I'm doing this wrong, I'm doing this wrong, I'm doing this wrong, and all you can hear yourself say is to yourself is, I'm doing this wrong.
Yeah.
And it's like what am I doing right? Movement is not wrong or right. It might not produce the outcome you want, but it's just movement.
Yeah.
And it's non-judgmental. That's the approach we need, but we need to just start to develop an awareness in response to your intention, and you know what you're doing. You can feel your movement, and you're feeling, that's right. It feels right.
Yeah.
And you know the feeling when you make that swing. You know it's right before you even hit it.
Yeah, between there and there on your takeoff, it's like
you just know
the most important bit. Isn't it?
Well, I mean, the whole thing's important. So there's nothing in a golf swing that's more or less important than any other parts. You need everything, and when you move one thing, everything else adapts to. And this is what we're going to look at. So just grab an iron, like a mid iron.
Okay. 8 iron?
Yeah, or 7 or 6, something a bit longer, or a bit more, just so I can see more force really on the plate. And we'll just hit a few shots.
Any particular target, or?
No, you just go with what you feel comfortable. You pick a target. I just need you to step off for a sec, Cain. Sorry, I just need to reset the.
See, that was a thinny.
That was a thin one, yeah.
That was the worst out of the lot.
That's what can typically happen, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good shot, Cain. 177 carry,
Yeah,
86.6 mile an hour.
Yeah.
Good. It's a good club head speed, Cain, with a 7 iron.
Is it?
89 mile an hour is a high club head speed. You'd have basically most of the golfing population want a club head speed like that with a 9, because that's a 172 carry, which is big for a 7 iron. But it's not about your distance. You've got the distance.
Yeah.
I mean, you know you can hit it a long way, but what's interesting is your strike changes quite a lot.
That's it. There's no consistency in my game.
So the problem you've got is that you go from 177 carry, which is 177 carry, 172
Yeah.
to 159.
Yeah.
The thing is, when you're playing on the course and you're playing to a flag, and that distance control is, if you've got that variability in your distance to that degree,
Yeah.
obviously you can leave yourself in trouble. And you're not quite sure then if you're on 170. Do I take my 7?
Yeah, I am a bit like conscious of club yet, and
or do I go with it? Do I hit it easy? Do I hit it hard? Do I go full out? If I go full out, I could go over the back. What's full? What's in front of the green? What's the back green? Before you start now, you're asking yourself so many questions. Are you going to commit?
Yeah. And
so
that's it, hesitant.
So I want to look at your pressures.
Yeah.
So
am I over the ball too much? The impact there? No.
So you're looking at this, and I'm looking at these.
Yeah.
So this is a result. These are the forces that create this motion. You can move horizontally, you can rotate, and you can go up and down.
Yeah.
That bar there will go up and down depending on how much pressure you put into the floor.
Yeah.
So unless we explore new space, all we recognise is the space that we're currently in, and we move within that.
Yeah.
And the body is hardwired habitually to move within that, because it's what it knows. So it's like a blueprint you've created.
Yeah.
Now consciously you might be try to do something else.
Yeah.
But your body goes back to this default pattern. It's a dominant pattern. But what's interesting is, see that white line?
Yeah.
It's not rotated. Still horizontal. Now that's the torque. That's rotational force. So you're not creating any rotational force from the ground, yet you've rotated
Fully.
almost fully, with your upper body. So where's this rotational force coming from? Because it's not coming from the ground. You're going to have to go further up the chain to get it.
Yeah.
Now the problem we've got is your muscles are all interconnected.
Yeah.
Now if you're not creating force from the floor that the whole body can use, you've got to start creating that force further up the chain, and you're redistributing this tension under constraints, because you've created some movement consciously, and you've now influenced how this system is tensioning. Whereas if I gave you a ball to throw and rotate, or you just turned around, your body might do it different.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it would, but it might.
Yeah.
And it's going to move in a way that allows all the joints to interact. So you get your ankles, your hips, you get your leg, your thoracic spine. Everything starts to work together.
Yeah.
But the tension is distributed in a way for optimal speed. This is learned behaviour. This is something that you've done on a range or in lessons. Someone's looked at this and you've developed a golf swing without all this knowledge, just with this.
Yeah.
With no regard to the forces, and the problem is it's the forces that are creating the movement.
I'm 32, Marcus. I quit golf for 15 years, but nobody has ever put me on a pressure mat like that. It's all, you need to grip, you need to do this.
You don't need to do anything. We're going to listen to what your body wants to do. I mean, you're athletic, strong guy, Cain, but as you swing down into the golf ball, And I've not seen many swings like this, by the way. You've not used any torque. It's still horizontal.
So what you're saying is there's plenty of room in tank.
I'm saying that A, it's a lot of stress on the upper body and the shoulders.
Yeah.
What you're doing is, this rotational torque, which is 0, has to be, and for a player of your ability, it just shows how athletic and how good you are at organising your movement, your coordination, your balance. There's things going off, and I'll show you why that's happening in a minute. There's things going off that you're unaware of, but because of your skill level, you're able to still create that club head speed, and it's at 172 carry. It's phenomenal, right? Yeah, you should be. This is like scratch potential easy. This is like.
And that's what I have in my head.
You're holding yourself. This is like. I've not seen anyone do that. Yeah. I've not seen nobody have that with. I've not seen any that line of pressure not rotate in anybody yet. You're the first person I've seen where it's not. It's just stayed exactly.
That does not surprise me.
But that's an exciting thing.
Yeah, because it means there's a lot to.
There's 3 forces in the golf swing. Well, there's more, but these are the major 3: horizontal, rotation, and vertical.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're using the red lock, the horizontal and the vertical, but that rotation, you are using it, but you're going. If you're not getting it from the ground, you've got to get it from. The hips are going to give you some torque, the thoracic, but then you're going to go to the shoulders, because you've got to get torque. If you're not getting it from down there, you've got to get it from up here, and the problem is your club head's on the end of this, and you're going to all these torques, and your body's creating high club head speed. The thing is, the club head's on the end of that, and you're going right to the end of the chain to get the high torques, and you're trying to control the club head at the end of it.
So if one of them's slightly out of sync, that's when I'll get me off shots.
Yeah, well, it just means there's such high variability.
Yeah.
There's noise, a lot of noise at the end of the system.
This would create a lot of inconsistency.
Massive.
Yeah. I mean, that fascinates me. How can I hit a ball and my hips are still facing ground? You'll just tell me that.
You see, you're. Well, it's a testament to your athletic ability. You don't know, I don't know. It's a few years of information, instruction, stuff you've read, stuff you've tried. It's accumulation of everything.
So it's not that swing's too quick or too aggressive
it's got
or anything?
Nothing to do with any of that.
Right, that's good. Yeah.
Nothing. Okay. You want 89 mile an hour club head speed. You see, the way you're getting that 89 mile an hour club head speed at the moment is high stress up here. So it's not too slow, it's just that you're getting the speed probably you're getting the torques maybe from joints, which you probably don't want to be getting, because the big rotating joints are down here, and then your thoracic, and your hips and your ankles. Okay, big rotating joints. Yeah. I think it might be interesting actually for us to tape you, and for you actually to feel this chain of where your power comes from, because your right side at the moment is inactive. We're going to use some kinesio tape, some rock tape. What we're going to do, we'll need to take your shoes and socks off. So what we've got that physio tape now, all the way through the spiral, through to your glute, through to your erector spinae, spinae, whichever you want to say. So I want you to just stand on here for me. Imagine you've got the club in your hand, twist back and then bang the board. So you're going to bang the board, that's it, and then bang it through to me, and then bang again, back again. That's it. Good. Good. And can you feel the stretch when you bang it?
Yeah. I can hold that leg's under tension.
All this leg is. Can you feel the stretch on it? It's extending.
Yeah. And
it's extending all the way from your lower back, all the way through the glutes down to the foot.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you push off that foot, this stretches. Can you feel the spiral stretch? Yeah. Perfect. Then as you start to swing down, it'll start to
press on that.
Contract.
Yeah.
And then as you push, it'll start to stretch again.
Yeah.
Wow, that's it. And then you'll feel yourself go back down, and then when you bang off the board, stretch it again. Do that same exercise now, what we've just done. Stretch the band out, and look what you get. Look at that. Can you feel all the movement you're letting happen now through that right side? What are you feeling that you've not felt before?
My feet and the motion, tension, like here, like it wants to just clear that and
spring.
Yeah, that's it.
So it's a spring. That is a spring. It's a spring load, that
Yeah.
right side. So you're using the vertical force, but you're also now transferring it with torque.
Yeah.
So you've got torque now working through the body.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at that right foot action, getting that torque.
Yeah.
Different feel.
Proper golf swing.
So now you've got this
Crackers,
you've got this clockwise torque, and then you shift, and then you can use this counterclockwise torque now from the ground. So it means
So that timing looks better as well.
Yeah, it's going to
all
be
in sync.
It's going to be so different for you. You can put your socks on over that and your golf shoes. You'll be wanting to keep that on all weekend now.
That's it. Leave it on for bed.
Play a few shots, just like you did on the footboard. Stretch it out on the way back, and you'll feel it all react. It's going to feel so different. So the power is coming from this. Different feel?
Different feel. I feel like it's coming from my feet, not me. That was better.
Yeah. You moved your right foot better. You let the weight go back, heel, then more
Felt
to
like
toe.
a solid shot. It's like I'm going like that on my feet.
Right.
Is that a good feeling?
Yeah, that's it. It's walking. Yeah.
So when I'm coming back, and when I'm coming through it,
that's what gives you torque. That's
Yeah.
what you're feeling. That 'cause you've not had it.
now that's it. I feel like that's what I have to have in my head to create that.
Yes, and that's what gives you rotation through the body.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like walking. And then you push back this way. I'm going from heel to toe.
Yeah.
But my body's rotating using these gait mechanics, which is this deep front line here.
Yeah.
What we're talking about, this spiral from the foot all the way up on the back.
Yeah.
This one all the way up to the top. So let's go again. That's different, isn't it?
That were a better shot.
No effort?
No effort. Just feels like it. And I'm there at ball taking a divot. It's not up there. It's not thin.
Strikes so much better, innit?
Yeah.
Shot.
Good, 168 carry. But it's not so much the distance, because we're not looking at the distance.
No, we're not.
It's the effort level.
Yeah.
If you're playing with less effort because it's a more efficient motion, you've got more control. I often say the thoughts are like buses; they come and go. You don't get on it. You don't stop and hold that thought. You're aware of it, but then it's gone.
Yeah.
I can feel my feet, but that's it. I can feel them, but I'm not thinking about my feet. I'm thinking about where I'm going. I'm still mindful of my feet, but it's gone.
That's the main thing. What I'm taking away with me is this.
There we go.
Nice, man.
That's on the red flag, isn't it? Drawing onto the red flag.
Just like drawing it as well. Nice that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy?
Very good. Do you feel happy?
Yeah.
Does it feel good? Different?
Yeah. It's like I definitely can feel my feet rather than,
And
and I don't feel like I'm
No.
like Michael Jackson.
And now your ankles are rotating, because when you press your moves through your ankle, through your foot, it rotates your ankles. So your ankles and your hips are working.
So
But we know that because you're getting the torque. So yeah, just play around with that.
Yeah, shot, man.
There's no sliding of that foot now, it's there. Boom, you pushed and you low and
that's it, and I feel like it's compact. There's no slappiness.
And that band is stretching.
Yeah. Yeah.
All the way through.
Not better.
Yeah, miles better. Well, you tell me.
Yeah, I can feel it.
It's not about me, it's about what you're feeling. We can see the strike. I mean, look at that clubhead speed.
That's good.
98 mile an hour. Your carry was 172 with less effort. And the thing is that's what it's about. It's about the effort level, really. When you can dial down the effort, because
that's the producers.
you've still got the same forces, or even maybe more, or the same speeds or distance, or maybe even more, because your forces are more efficient because they're coming from the right places.
Yeah.
Your golf swing's easier. You can control it better. That's the key for you to get to scratch. Is the game's got to be under control.
Yeah, exactly. Narrow them misses down.
Distances need to be more dispersion lengthwise. Front to back needs to be.
So all it does is, you see, when this ball's going off target and it's not hitting green into 1-3, then it's putting pressure on the short game and putting. Unnecessary. Yeah.
So it's the length, it's dispersion lengthwise more than, because you don't hit it too far offline. It's kind of more just that. It's that get that control over your strike.
Yeah.
But you don't try and get control over your strike by thinking about strike. It comes via efficient use of the forces and an efficient chain, and that's what you're doing. You're creating the chain. You can feel it now, the origin of the chain from that tape all the way through, and you can feel when you're activating it and how you're activating it. Let's have a go again, and let's see how it feels. That's different, Cain, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. We've got a slight draw on it, and not too much, but it's the same shot every time, isn't it?
Yeah. More importantly, it's the ease of swing
I'm
looking at. From here, I want you to feel that spiral that we've got on your foot that goes round there, round the back, round the pier. Yeah. I want you to feel that stretch all the way through up to your lower back from here, and so you're there, and just keep stretching it.
Just keep stretching it.
Yeah. Don't take the tension off, because if you take the tension off, it means you've not got the foot interacting with the ground. Because this chain needs the pressure from the balls of the feet here to extend. If I don't have any pressure, this chain's not extending. I'm not going to feel that spiral, that stretch through the spiral. Yeah. So use that for the explosion in the swing, for the snap of the club, the release.
Oh, shot.
Feel the difference?
Yeah.
So it's the two balls of your feet, the big ball and the little ball. That's the first and the fifth met head. You're pushing. That's what these two crosses are.
Yeah.
That's the balls of your feet, and you're bang, and this line is extending. If this is sliding, this ain't extending, because I've got no force to do it.
Shot.
Did you feel the difference in timing?
Yeah, I feel like there's a lag.
Yeah. Not a lag from here, that's all.
No.
That's not true. The lag is the weight of the mass of the club and your pressure.
Yeah.
When you do this, that's the lag. It's not coming from any joint, it's all the joints in the body. You go right foot in with the club.
Yeah.
And then you'll rock into your left foot. This foot can slide, do whatever you want to move it. Your weight's on this leg.
Yeah.
Swing back and through without stopping. So take your grip first and slide the club to the ball. So in you go, that's it, and then go.
Shot. That's good, wasn't it?
Yeah, perfect. Just feel that pressure forward to go back.
Shot.
Awesome.
Shot.
That's better, isn't it? So that automatically makes your ankles rotate back to where you're at, and then up and
Because you've gone one way,
feel that
muscles
better,
stretch, then what
that
happens
little-
if they go back the other way?
Yeah.
You get an active stretch the other way. It's like once you pull an elastic band and let go, it goes the other way.
Yeah.
Okay? When you go that way, you're actually stretching the band, ready to go into the backswing. So it's a little feel for you. Just sets it all off. That's awesome.
Nice.
Does that feel good?
That feels mint. Yeah.
Totally different
best,
feeling,
best
isn't it?
strike at night, that one.
Yeah, totally different, isn't it?
Yeah.
A bit more force, just to get that recoil back into your backswing, so it's setting it all off. That's it.
That feels like from a slappy shot to compressing it ball off at club face.
Right.
Like squeezing it off.
That's awesome. So you
Instead-
felt like you were slapping it before.
Yeah, like well, you heard it, didn't
Yeah.
you? But that's me taking my divot. I can feel like I take a divot after the ball, and not early, not after. Just
How's that?
Better.
Feel good?
Yeah, mega.
Awesome, mate. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you.
Well done, mate.
Cheers, mate.
It's good to meet you as well, man.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Ripping
Sorry, I
it.
was packing up. I've got to shoot. Yeah, look at that. Robin, look at that. Straight out the middle. It's better, isn't it? The forces you're creating there.
It's just nice, isn't it? Because
Are gonna make such a
a
difference.
certain period of time, you do think, you start doubting yourself, like, oh, I'm not as good as I think I am, or
You're very good. The
Yeah.
thing is
Yeah.
you've been holding yourself back.
I know that.
Through your thinking. And then the problem is, what happens is you start doubting yourself on everything. And this is the nature of it. Everyone starts doubting themselves. You start doubting yourself, then you've got everything you've got everything you need in bundles. It's just you're just holding yourself back. You're getting in your own way. It's like self-sabotage.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
would you mind taking that back? No. You just don't need. I mean, it's easy to say get out of your own way, but how do you do it? Well,
That's it, isn't it?
the thing is, once you start using your forces like that, you're getting out of your own way.
Yeah.
That's the whole idea. So you don't have to think about it. It happens. There's a lot of lads in your position who are officers handicaps who are just getting so bound up in technique and
They do though, don't you?
they don't realise they're just putting a straitjacket on themselves.
Yeah.
Opinion.